So the first question is find two integers such that 3 times the smaller is 33 more than twice the larger, and twice the smaller plus 5 times the larger equal to 250. It makes you confused, right?
Yeah.
So don't know what it's talking about.
I got the thing, but I can't solve it.
So there are two integers. So this is what we know so far. There are two integers, and that 3 times the smaller. Okay. First of all, you have to know that there are two integers. You can express one of the integer as the first integer as x. Okay. The second one can be what? You can express this as y. And it tells us that there are difference, right? There are difference between this integer and this integer. Okay, one of them is larger than the other one. Okay, so one of them is larger than the other one. So it's up to us to determine which one is larger, which one is smaller. Okay, we can determine it. Okay, so let's say I assume that this x is larger. Okay, so this is smaller. Okay, this is an assumption that we make. So now we look back to the question. It tells you that the 3 times the smaller, it means take the larger, take the smaller, 3 times the smaller means what? 3 times y, 3 times the smaller, 3 times y. So we have this expression, 3y, this is called 3 times the smaller, and you say that is means equal. 3 times the smaller is means equal, and then followed by 33. Okay, just follow the sentence, you see? I just follow the sentence. Okay, 3 times the smaller is equal to 33 more than. More than, if we convert to the mathematical expression, it means plus. More than means plus, right? So we just write plus. 33 more than what? More than the twice the larger. How do we express twice the larger? 2x, right? Because we assume that x is the larger one. So it becomes 2x. Okay? Now you have the first equation. Okay? So how about the second one? Can you do for the second one? Second equation. We must have two equations before we can solve the simultaneous equation, right? You must have two equations. So how about the second one? Can you try to do it? Can you try to form the equation? Twice the smaller means?
2y.
2y, yes, 2y plus 5x, right? Plus 5 times the larger equal 250. You see? It's easy, right? So this is the way we convert the sentence from a sentence to mathematical equation. So this is how we do. So first of all, it is very important that you have to know how to express, the integer, using the unknown. Okay, using the unknown, and then you have to make some assumption, larger or smaller. Then you can form the equation. Okay, just directly from the sentence, you convert it, the meaning from the sentence into the mathematical equation. Can you solve it?
I just don't know how to solve.
Oh, you just don't solve. You know the equations. I see. Okay, now we have two types of method, right? One is substitution, another is elimination. So we are going to use which one? I think it's better to use substitution because it's easier. But you think it's easier. So which one I should make? Which equation should I choose to make the expression as the subject? I think the first one easy for us to make the y as the subject. Okay, so I write here from 1. Okay, from 1. So I just directly express this, okay? Express y in terms of x is 33 plus 2x. You just divided by 3, you get this, okay? And I will label this as 1a. Why 1a? Because it's from 1. So I write as 1a. And now you can do what? You can say that I write here. You can substitute what? Equation 1. A, sorry, is not 1. Equation 1a into which one? 2, right? 2, okay? Now from 2. From 2, you got this 2y plus 5y. So I just directly, replace the unknown y, okay? So 2y will be replaced by this expression. Okay, and then plus 5x equal 250. And you notice that there's a fraction. Right? We don't like fraction, right? We want to remove the denominator. So how do we remove the denominator? Yes, times 3. And when you times 3, remember that each term you have to times 3. Not only the left hand side, but also right hand side and each of the term. Okay? So we times 3, what you get? And this one become 15. Right? This one, after times 3 is, can you do the calculation here? Is it? So yes or no? Okay? So confirm this is correct. Now we're going to expand this, okay? After that, we collect the like terms. When you simplify it, then you can find the x. Okay? We expand it first, okay? You know how to do the expansion, right? So this is 66 plus 4x plus 15x equal, yes, and then here, what do you get? 66 plus 19x equal 750, and 19x is, you're going to minus this. What is that? Come on. Just press your calculator. Don't you bring your calculator? Oh, okay. Every time make sure you bring your calculator. Just one of you bring it. Okay, don't use your brain to do this calculation. Okay, always use, yes? 6. Okay. 6, 8, 4. So x is, you have to do the division. What's that? Is it a fractional number, or is it a fraction, or what? Can you convert to a fraction? Let me see the fraction. Oh, 36. Why there's a decimal just now? So it's exactly the whole number. Okay, 36. Okay, because it is integer. Okay, you have to take note about this. Okay, when you talk about integer, it must be a round number. It must be a whole number. There is no decimal or fraction. So this is only the one of the answer, right? We're going to find y. So we're going to substitute. Sub x equal to 3 into 1a, right? We're going to find this. So y equal to 33 plus 2, and then this 36 divided by 3. Okay? So can you find the answer? Yeah. Be careful when you're pressing the calculator. 35. Okay. So close, both of the answer, x and y. So how do we make sure that our answer is correct? How do we make sure? We can plug in back the value of x and y into the equation and check whether it's valid or not. Okay? You can always do this checking. Or else you can use your calculator. My one can help me to solve this simultaneous equation by just pressing the coefficient. I just straightforward can get the answer. Okay? Is it correct? If I using the first one, not the first one, I think you use the second one is better. If you use x as a 36, y as a 35, we substitute back into the second equation, is valid. Okay, it's correct. So that is our final answer.